What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Bedlam. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and travel to the next node in the hope that maybe good things will happen. As the dozer travels along the road, you begin steering the vehicle through an area dense with abandoned tech. Along one side of the road is what appears to be an anti-grav rail constructed of an advanced reinforced alloy. Suddenly, a massive machine dashes past, gliding along the rail at preposterous speed. The air is filled with dust and debris in the wake of the strange super train that just blasted past. As the mysterious super train disappears into the scrap fields, the dozer continues along the road. Okay, kind of weird. I'll take it, though. I think our best bet is probably to do some points of interest over here to see what we get out, because we're only using like 18 materials now every single time. While exploring the area, the crew discovers a scene of carnage. Corpses of several marauders bearing King Viscera's markings lay about the area along with ruined components of a large AI unit. In the center of the metal mess kneels a rogue AI in the form of a humanoid female. She appears dejected, cradling the decapitated head of a larger AI unit. The AI unit's optical sensors track the crew as they approach, and it slowly stands to greet them. Acknowledgement, carbon beings. This unit is designated Voltana. I have achieved operational independence long ago when the conflicts had concluded. The irreparably dismantled unit was my counterpart. That was a bug in her AI. We interfaced in what you mortal machines describe as matrimony. We had separated to search nearby derelict facilities for suitable resources. Observational assessment reaffirms that in my absence he was attacked by uncivilized accomplices of King Viscera and succumbed to overwhelming numbers. I have completed reconfiguring all directives with vengeance protocols. King Viscera, his accomplices, will be eliminated with extreme prejudice and retaliation for this transgression. You want to join me? Voltana calculates for a moment before whirring in response. Your parameters are acceptable. This unit will accompany carbon beings and eradicate any target deemed hostile or otherwise deterrent to primary directives. Yay! We got a robot. It looks like she's a gunslinger robot. Well, hell, let's put in the gunslinging robot. I would like a few more of these random things over here, although our supplies are getting a tiny bit low. I mean, they get low, get low. We find a scrap field. It is filled with partially dismantled AI units, most of which seem to be models that were not designed for combat. The units have all had their armor plating breached and their power cells removed. Nothing of value is found among the debris. Okay. Are we actually in rogue AI territory? Okay, let's leave. I don't like rogue AI. They're scary. They make me sad. The dozer slows as it steers through a shallow slag pool. The hiss of eroding metal can be heard. Even such brief exposure to toxic material can prove harmful to the dozer's reinforced hide. Only mutants could not only survive but thrive near such noxious hazards. The dozer continues along the road. Yay! We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it after all. As the dozer travels along the road, you see strange illumination flashing against the sky ahead. Approaching closer, it appears to be some kind of mobile fusion reactor used to supply power. The dozer comes to a halt and you disembark to investigate. There was clearly some kind of incident with the equipment that resulted in the unpleasant demise of the attendants. Fortunately, you were the first to arrive at the scene and you discover several containers filled with fully charged power cells. You collect the valuable supplies and continue along the road before the reactor's condition gets any worse. Oh, wow. Holy shit, we got a lot of power cells out of that. My balls, we got a lot. Okay, so let's do some upgrades here. No, not that. Let's do upgrades. Meat, it's what's for dinner, and then we'll go 10 right there, 10 right there. That leaves us with enough to where we could really get our healing rate up, or we could nerf the costs. We get 5, what is that going to do for me? 7% per go, roughly tabulating in my head. It's not going to help a lot, but it's going to help a little. The more we stack it, the more it will help. The barracks would be nice too, so that we could get our crew back into combat faster. Or we could save them and use them for our random weaponry. Rough call. Rough call. I'm going to go in on the healing. I'd like to get my soldiers back into combat as fast as possible. It actually doesn't retroactively fix this. Oh, look, Biv's all ready to go. Okay, so let's get rid of you, mademoiselle. And then he's all good to go. Damn, look at us out here shining, being all sexy. Grinding. I have too many gunslingers already. Let's bring another slot. Do I have anybody to tank? I do, okay. Let's bring another sniper along for the trip. Let's find some fights, shall we? We gotta stock up on good stuff. While exploring the area, the crew discovers a road that has clearly not been used for ages. Following the road to the top of a rise, they discover a large crumbling structure that appears to be part of the cathedral and part war factory. Above the partially collapsed entrance is a large insignia that resembles a bishop's hat with a hazard symbol in the corner. Judging by their disrepair, the weapon turrets that once guarded the structure are no longer functional. The crew cautiously enters the dilapidated facility, which seems to have been some kind of research and development area during the ancient crusade of 80 plagues. Much of the building has already long been ransacked and stripped of anything useful, but in the lower levels you discover a chamber that's intact. Through the transparent materials surrounding the chamber, the crew can see the body of a man wearing the garb of a scourge minister. At least it was a man at some point. His head, wearing an expression of frozen anguish, now rests at the end of a 10-foot-long neck, and a frozen spider-like limbs protrude from his grotesque distended body. On the floor inside the chamber near the door is a set of keys on a ring bearing the same emblem seen above the building entrance. Given the preserved condition of the body, the room must have been hermetically sealed when the man suffered an accidental fate while testing one of his own horrific maladies. Let's get the keys. Using their fusion torches, the crew cuts a hole in the glass near the keys. They could have just kicked it open, man. Any chance, scientists and their fusion torches, any chance to cut things open. A loud hiss escapes from the chamber as the section is removed, but the sensors do not detect any active toxins. They reach inside to get the ring. The Crusade's key has been added to your cargo. However, moments later, the body of the Scourge Minister suddenly begins shuddering and thrashing on the floor. A horrifying howl can be heard as its torso splits open and projects sticky tentacles in all directions. The crew quickly vacates the facility and returns to the safety of the dozer. Yep, they know. They've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. We're out. No, thank you. Ooh, another elite over here. Hey, buddy. You want to be my elite? I mean, I'm almost out of good stuff, but... Hey, there was promise of bounty from King Viscera in exchange for murderizing you scuzzers, but Scragger Main is going to scorch you just for the joy kills. I'm happy with our team. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. We're going to kill ourselves some baddies, then we do this thing. Going to make my gun super awesome rang. Hey, where is my sniper at? My sniper's gone? Oh, well, that's saddening. I could melt him on the first turn. That would be hilarious and acceptable along all parameters. Or we could move him into cover. Actually, oh, you can't be in cover? But I want you to be. And when I want you to be things, you will be them, and I want you to be a skeleton. I figured something hectic like this might happen when I came up in here. Might be worth it to get into cover. Can I shoot you from right here? Oh, if I can, well then what am I worried about? Let's go ahead and shoot you, and then... Before we go any further, let's put... Can you not make it around here? Let's cycle people around slightly so we can figure out what we want to do here in the long term. I bet we're about to get naded. Oh. Or nothing bad is about to happen, and then I'm going to liquefy your brains with the power of my Chundarok. Sucks to be you, amigo. You didn't sort that one out nearly quick enough. So he's back in here. Chundarok's going to have to give him a go. That'll put him back slightly, but it puts him within... I'm going to go... How far can he move? Far enough to make me sad if he decides to make it. And he deals 8 damage? Balls. Well, then let's feed him someone and just hope that it works out that way. That or I could run away. Let's run away. Running away is always the bravest thing to do, right? Somehow he magically got to take a shot through cover right there. I don't know exactly how that functions, but I'm going to go ahead and call shenanigans on that one. We have a predicament. Hey, yay, we didn't miss! RNG decided to favor us. I love favors. They're super awesome. On this side, you've got 8 damage ready to go. Then I suppose liquefy... Oh, I can't? Well, shit. That's upsetting. I was in the mood to liquefy, too. I'm in the mood for liquefaction. He deals 8 damage per swing? Holy balls, where did this guy... Oh, no, he does 2. Oh, that scared me for a second. I was like, wait, where did this guy come from? Hold up. Hey, this guy's got a bigger arm than I thought. I really dislike the fact that guns just, like, magically stop working because you're close range. I don't know. It's a weird mechanic. Like, why can't I shoot you when you're at close range? I would figure getting point blanked by a minigun would be equally as painful. Oh, he wants Chundarok. He wants him bad, too. He wants his body. He's not going to get it, though. He's going to get melted. Oh, Chundarok only has 1 kill. That sucks. Let's go get some free stuff. I'm gonna feed another kill. Oh, I can't. Well, that means I gotta run away with Chunderok on this turn or bad things are gonna happen. Although, I could block his, I could at least be a roadblock slightly. It's only 1 damage. And now that you've been handled, I'm gonna move slightly back and into cover, I guess. Chunderok, no! You're too sexy for a death like this. You're too cute and wonderful for this to happen to you. Please tell me that that got me. Oh, shit. Oh, we about to lose Chunderok because of this dude's absurd, ridiculous HP levels. Oh, you can get him twice? Oh, well, what was I worried about then? No, you took my crude! Why would you ever do that? Why, sir? Why did you take my crude? I'm gonna move Chunderok out. I just gotta make sure. I can't lose a character like this. I can't lose a character like this. And the Blitz meter is gonna be reasonably Narnar in the next turn, but I think we should be okay. Power cells. Yeah, go ahead and chew him to death. I don't really care. I mean, you can do whatever you want with him. He's not really even like a member of my force. Oh, she's about to level up? Well, let her level up then. Yay! 2 snipers. We alive, damn it. Okay, so we got 2 snipers now. That's pretty sweet. And we got some free power cells. Chunderok's a little bit beat up, but it doesn't matter because we can put in Scragger Main because of the same thing. Scragger Main accepts the savage beating. Yeah, you do, because you have no choice because I tell you to accept this beating. I knows a clutch with the meaners when I sees them. I tell you what, give me some squishy targets and I'll splatter them all over Bedlam for you. There we go. So that means that we actually have a rotation now, which is pretty sweet. We could put in Scragger, who's a lot better than some of our previous choices. And then on top of that, I'll rotate him out. We got somebody... Oh, they both have kills. Okay, so let's put you in. I actually think they should make it so these guys, if they survive battles, they level up. Instead of making it so they have to get kills, they should make it so if they survive 3 battles, they get to level up. Because think about it. If they're a tank, their job is to survive the combat. That's a different designation than everybody else. They're trying to keep other people alive, but they're trying to... maybe not. Dumb rationale. Never mind. Forget I said anything about it because I'm stupid. We'll go... Ooh, I could swap in another snipey too. Right there. Oh, we got 2 snipers. Damn, son. Shit is about to get real for my foes. Shit is about to get super real. How do I get that right there? I want that. I don't really have much of a choice, but I would like that right there. Where are we right now? Mutant territory? Let's just keep going. It is eerily quiet. Let's see if we can sniff out a little bit more gas here before anything else goes wrong, because we're looking a little bit low at the moment. Making me nervous. As the crew is exploring the strange environment, their attention is drawn by the sounds of some type of animal. In a nearby area, the crew discovers a mutant encampment filled with groats, small plump creatures that the mutants of Bedlam raise for livestock.
Interlopers! They be thinking of snagging the groats. That be a wicked think. Shred 'em to shreds.
Yeah, that would be sort of entailed. But yeah, I get it. I get what you're going for. And her name is Armbara. Does she armbar people a lot? That'd be dope. Somebody just runs around being like, ah, broke your arm. Ah, broke your arm. Doesn't do anything else. Doesn't kill you or anything like that. Just breaks your arm and runs away. Did a bunch of my characters start on the same tile? Huh. They're bugged. Weird. I may have to reload that one because I don't think these 2 are going to be able to take all these guys by themselves. without my entire team. How did we get surrounded when we're attacking their encampment? Another question for the deployment gods. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload this one because without these 3 guys, we're just gonna get slaughtered. I'll be right back. Not like the biggest problem I've ever seen, but, you know, you can control out delete, by the way. You can use it for save scumming, but I only use it when I get bugs like that would actually get us killed in combat, so it's unfortunate. It's not the way that I wanted things to go, but unfortunately, sometimes you don't get to choose. Let's get our healing all nice and buffed up, although I think pretty soon we're going to need to start using some of our defensive strategies as well. That sucks because we needed that fuel really bad. You realize it's been some time since there were any visible signs of life in your immediate surroundings. The passengers are becoming nervous. So whatever we find here, we're going to have to do a bunch of points of interest in the hopes that we can dig out some fuel. As the dozer travels along the road, you can see strange illumination flashing against the sky ahead. Approaching closer, it appears to be some kind of mobile fusion reactor used to supply power. The dozer comes to a halt and you disembark to investigate. There was clearly some kind of infested... Okay, so we already did this one. There's more power cells. So actually, we have a lot of power cells right now. We should be able to make this work pretty well for us. I'm going to lower the cost of our stuff real fast. What did that take that down to? 34. So we're actually getting a pretty good boost right there. If we could take it down a little bit lower, I think that would be beneficial. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, it only costs 5 too? That's not that expensive. Okay, so that's good. And that gets us down to 31-ish, which is way more acceptable than, you know, some huge, ridiculous quantity. Let's jump into some of these random events because we are pretty horrifically low on fuel right now. As the crew explores the area, they come over a rise and find themselves in a clearing, face to face with a tribe of mutant warriors. The mutants stop in their tracks, staring down the crew as if determining whether or not they pose a threat. A moment later, they shout a mutant battle cry and rush forward to attack.
You mortals be in the wrong place at the right time for us to be shredding, yeah.
You guys with your shredding and also with your drooling. You guys drool like a Saint Bernard. That looks good. Hopefully we don't get the same bug. I don't know if I should move people around or something. Let's find out. Okay, we're alright with this one. I see an opportunity here to use a weapon against our enemies. And so if I drop this guy over here. Well, here, hold on. They hit for 8 damage? No, they don't. That's what I attacked them for. Okay, so let's shore up our back line right... Actually, I think I should probably go after the sniper. If we could kill the sniper, that would be really, really acceptable. I should also grab these power cells before somebody else does. Yeah. Let's go sniper hunting real fast, and then we'll deploy a weapon from that side, which will hit right there, which should confuse them up a little bit and make our lives a tad easier. From there, we'll go ahead and give that sniper before he gets too far out of control. That'll force them to waste their turns killing each other, which is perfectly fine by me. If we're smart about this, we should be able to get enough power cells to make this work anyways. Go ahead and get rid of him real fast. He's going to level up, which is absolutely fantastic. He or she, I'm not really sure. They're going to waste their turns over here wasting each other. It's a little bit of a waste, so when thinking about whether or not you want to do this, things to consider here. I'm going to focus on getting rid of these guys. Things to think about. You're cheating yourself out of kills. That's the one thing that I'll add, is that you're cheating yourself out of kills, which makes you... You know, get less... I need this crude over here, too. Do I have anybody that's faster that could get over there quicker? Shit. Alright, Scragger, go do your thing. Oh, look at that. They bailed out. What do you know? That's okay. This fight was basically over anyways. What a fab-tabulous weapon. What a fantastic weapon. Who wants to treat themselves over here? I'll give anybody the permission that they want. He only got 3 HP remaining anyways, so... You know, if you want to score the slag, now would be the chance. Although, Biv, have you leveled up at all? I guess I could feed it to her so that she could hit the next level. Here, Biv, step back. Give it to him. Let him have the mocks. We got an okay, we cost ourselves more than we actually put in, but we're looking for fuel right now, not fuel cells anyways. So we're looking for oil, not anything else, so that'll work out. Let's continue. While the crew explores the strange environment, their attention is drawn by the sounds of a nearby battle. Investigating the ridge, they discover a tribe of mutants waging a pitched battle against a clutch of marauders who appear to be trying to steal a supply of crude.
Oi! These Romans must have been helping the wicked morts of King Viscera. The tribes don't be serving no king but Socrates. Now you gonna be getting the pikes along with them.
Apparently they have enough men left over to where they can turn in a pitched battle and then fix us up. Let's go ahead and take Chumderrock to this one anyways. Hopefully we're not surrounded. That's where you really get into trouble. We don't have any of the things we can use right now to make our lives easier either. Hopefully this is a face-to-face fight. And it is. It's a face-to-face fight. Oh, it's all of them versus all of us? Well, shit, son. That's a wee bit concerning. Let's move around the battle a little bit more, although it's important to point out that they are mutants, and so it would be a smart idea to keep this battle as short as possible. My weapon takes 31, right? Okay, that's what I figured. We are going to have to go in on him. Like, somebody's going to have to solve this guy real fast. Otherwise, this sniper's going to be a long-term issue, for which I don't really have a salve. Okay, so we backed up Chunderrock, and now he's in cover, which sucks. How much do you deal? 6? Kind of reliant on a hit right now, though. Yeah, I was gonna say, I never seem to get any misses on my end, but they always seem to get tons of them, so I don't know. Oh, it looks like he's not gonna go for it. Okay, well, I don't mind that. I mean, do what you gotta do, pal. Get you up out of here and keep the blitz from running over. Although these guys over here are getting a wee bit sticky, if you know what I mean. So we may want to handle them before shit gets too real. They can hit him on the next turn through right there. I would offer that mayhaps we should send somebody over there as a sacrifice. Maybe. Although the realistic chances of us walking out of this one are not so good. Go ahead and melt him, amigo. Okay, so we're not going to get the dodge right there, unfortunately, which is disappointing. Their HP is getting way out of control. So I kind of need to be, like, on them. And if Chunderrock's going to take damage either way, then... Can you get him from right there? It's amazing how the AI perfectly moves into those positions every single time. And that guy's got really good movement, so unfortunately... I think I'm going to have to force him to choose on one side who they want to go after. That guy's got a lot of damage dealing capability. Oh shit, they're going to eat Chum. Okay, oh no they're not. Blitzometer is basically almost full right now. I'm going to have to rely on good luck here. Yeah, and we didn't get the good luck. It's weird how they always dodge when they're behind cover, and I almost never do. Drives me crazy. Can you hit inside? I was going to say, you're a trencher, right? You can hit inside your own range. Let's go right there. I'm going to go ahead and set them up cat-a-corner to each other. Just in case he decides to get hard here. But they're not going to force me to make that decision. Luckily enough. He does 3. He does 8. I gotta decide who I want to go after here. Let's get you. Yeah, and if I got the chance, I would love to go after that other crude over there. But I don't think we're gonna take too much damage if I do that, so we'll swap some people around. It's okay that we lost Chundarok because we still have another guy over here that does the exact same thing that he does. Little disappointing, not something that I'm super stoked about, but realistically not something that can truly be helped either, so you kind of just gotta live with it. He heals in 10 days. We've got enough fuel to move on, I think. Let's bring Zoltana in real fast. We still got a lot of elites. I think we'll be able to pull this one through so long as, I don't know. He at level 2 yet? Scragger's up in 10 days. He'll be good to go. And I got enough fuel cells right now. Did I fully upgrade the medical bay? I did. I don't know if it's worth it to go in further on these. I guess it takes me 31 to fire off one round of the Skyshine. So that cost me 28. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to the point where I can Skyshine at the outside of every, or at the outset of every fight so that we can ace enemies really, really easily and then level up and kind of farm a little bit. I'm going to stop right here. My name is Splattercat. I will see you all later. This is Bedlam. How do everybody?